Hello and welcome to another video for ELT Experiences, and in this video we're going to be looking at another book that I refer to for online teaching. Now, a couple of weeks ago I uploaded a video about online teaching and a particular book that I referred to, and it was this particular book here called Teaching Online. It's by Nikki Hockley and Lindsay Clanfield, and have a look at that video as well, so you'll see a bit more about this book in that other video. In this video I wanted to share another book that I referred to for online English teaching, and in this book it's published by a different publisher. It's published by Cambridge University Press, and the book itself is called Interaction Online. And much like the previous book that we looked at for Teaching Online, this book is various activities which are focused for blended learning. It incorporates about 75 activities that you can incorporate into your own online English lessons. There are also 5 areas for interaction with regards to this book, and the activities make use of general tools that you can use with regards to online teaching, such as Blackboard or Moodle and various other applications such as Facebook, Skype, etc. Now, if you're using a particular tool for online interaction or teaching, say for example Facebook, and if you're using Facebook to interact with your learners or for learners to interact with themselves, this book would definitely help you build up those techniques and tools that you can use to incorporate into your online teaching. The book itself is quite large. There you go, Renee. Okay. The book itself is quite a long book. It's over 200 pages, okay, and it's again written by Lindsay Clanfield, which was the co-author of this book, Interaction Online, but it's also written by another person called Jill Hadfield. If you combine both Teaching Online and Interaction Online, it will definitely help you with regards to deliver the best possible lessons within an online environment, as well as interacting online through various tools. Okay, so for the first chapter, you're looking at setting up and managing a sort of online environment for your learners, and there's a great introduction to that. It's about 12 pages long, so it's quite in-depth and definitely worthwhile to look at. The second chapter looks at personal interaction and introducing yourself, or introducing the forum, introducing the students so the students can introduce themselves online as well. And there's about 13 ideas for this particular chapter. The third chapter looks at factual information, and in this chapter there's 19 ideas, so that's quite a lot to get your teeth into. And it's like, you know, you could post a recipe, the students could post their own recipes on how to make a particular food from their country, or there's a stats quiz or a records race or something like that, so it's quite useful, okay? And these are ideas which you can amend and supplement and change to fit with what you're doing in the classroom, so it's lovely. The fourth chapter looks at creative interaction, and it could be a sort of story, it could be, you know, a sci-fi sequence and crazy machines. So these are some of the ideas in this chapter. And in the fourth chapter itself, there's 19 ideas, much like the previous chapter as well. The fifth chapter, it looks at 15 ideas, and this is critical interaction. So you've got the classic balloon debate, and if you're not sure what a balloon debate is, maybe I can explain it in a future video. But for those that know, maybe leave a comment below and explain what a balloon debate is for other viewers who are unsure. So critical interaction, it's a debate. You've got problem solving, you've got a devil's advocate style activity. There's 15 ideas, as I said. The sixth chapter, there's 13 teaching ideas, teaching techniques which you can include, and this is fanciful interaction. It's looking at, you know, like time travel or superpowers and that sort of thing. So things which are very much like creative, but something which is, you know, unlikely to ever happen. And it's quite a nice end for the ideas for the book. Okay, so there's 5 chapters which focus on teaching tips and ideas that you can incorporate into your online environment, and with the introduction. So there's 6 chapters there. The 7th chapter, much like the end of Teaching Online, it looks at, well, maybe feedback and assessment. And I believe in this book there was a chapter in this book about feedback and assessment, or what they called language and evaluation. So those are the 7 main chapters. There's an 8th chapter which looks at task design, and I'm not too sure what that means, but let me have a look. Okay, so the 8th chapter is task design, and it looks at you know, topic or language practice, gives you some ideas on developing tasks and activities for online interaction. So this gives you some ideas to think about when you're developing your own tasks. So that would be the final chapter in the book. And the final part is the index, and the index would look at, you know, a reference. So if you want to look at building a biography for students, then it gives you the page number. If you want to have a look at connections, then there's an activity type for connections, or completing sentences, etc., etc. So that's Interaction Online. It's definitely a wonderful companion to the previous book that I reviewed, Teaching Online. These go very well together, and it's nice to see Lindsay Clanfield has authored this book as well as this book, and you can see where things are going with regards to online environments for students. And this book is not necessarily just for online teaching. It is for students who want to combine what they're learning in possibly a physical classroom outside with their mobile devices or laptops and various other things like that. So that's a really nice supplementary book. It was published in 2017, so it's quite recent. There's also an e-source code, so you can get e-source content. I suppose you can get the content if I have a look online. Okay, so you've got to register for eSource. You get your access to the library. You have to enter in a particular code which is included in the book, and then you gain access to all the resources online. It's a wonderful way to gain more access to the resources and develop and design your own tasks in conjunction and in reference to this book here. So that's this book. Thank you very much. Apologies for not getting a video up last week, but unfortunately I caught a cold and I was knocked out. I couldn't record a video. So thank you very much for your patience. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you liked this video as well. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And hit the notification bell. This will tell you when I upload another video as well. So thank you very much. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time, and happy teaching. Bye bye.